At least 30 tornadoes roared across 6 states, leaving a devastating wave of destruction that wiped out towns and took the lives of at least 70 people. Good evening, I'm Morella Porter. It was an especially dark day in western Kentucky where the storms seemed to level whole towns. We have team coverage tonight on the aftermath and recovery efforts just starting to get underway. But we want to start with Chief Meteorologist John Gum to get perspective on just how dangerous this storm was.
Well, Morella, certainly it was a rare tornado by December standards, and a rare tornado any way you look at it here. This could have been multiple tornadoes or one tornado. We simply don't know at this point. The National Weather Service is going to be doing storm surveys that'll take days and days to try to figure this out, although there is some indication based on radar data that this was a single tornado, and it was likely strong to violent, an EF3 to perhaps as high as an EF5. But again, we have to wait until those storm surveys come back before we will know for certain. It did loft debris over 30,000 feet in the air. That doesn't happen with normal tornadoes. That's the height, of course, that commercial jetliners fly, jet stream levels. So that was unbelievable to see on radar. And it did move across perhaps 4 states in 4 hours if this were a single tornado, if not multiple tornadoes spawned by the same storm. And at times, this thing moved up to 60 miles per hour in the dark at night. That made it especially dangerous. Here we are in Cincinnati. Here's where that tornado occurred last night. And if it was a single tornado, it may have traveled at least 250 miles from Annette, Arkansas through Mayfield, Kentucky, up to Central City, Kentucky. One other thing of note, the parent supercell storm that spawned this tornado eventually ended up in our viewing area last night, spawning a tornado warning for Robertson, Mason, and Bracken County. Thankfully, we had no reports of a tornado or damage, and that storm fell apart last night as it crossed the river into Brown County, Ohio. So a very rare and devastating event any way you look at it. Morella?